Bless you.
Oh. Welcome, Nerd Nation, to this latest edition of the Sports Nerd Show. We are a collection of sports nerds whose mission is to bring you as much sports talk as time allows over the next 60 minutes. Although we will strive to be highly informative and equally as entertaining over the next hour, we must warn you that there may be some cuss words along the way. But we don't give a damn because that is the way most humans in the real world tend to talk, and we, the sports nerds, are no exception. So without further ado, Nerd Nation, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as I present to you the founder and host of this crazy-ass show, Scott, the Sports Nerd Wright.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Sports Nerds. I am your host, Scott, the Sports Nerd Wright, along with my co-hosts, Mr. Big E. Elliott Lamba, the producer, Ken Koslow, and Wayne, the Professor Lynch.
That was like word salad right there.
I
No kidding.
Yeah.
wow.
Call me King Cucumber.
30 seconds in, and I'm already getting picked on. You gotta love it.
Well, I mean, you were tossing my names around. All I needed was a little ranch dressing, and I'd be all right.
Oh, too fucking funny. Anyway, gentlemen, how we doing?
Chill.
Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Happy Mama's Day. Hey, you know what?
Mother's Day.
And to all you dads who pull double duty,
That too.
Exactly.
Happy Mother's Day.
And also all the dog lover mothers too, pets.
Happy Mother
Fur
Don't have
baby?
kids.
Fur baby moms?
Fur
babies.
babies. Yep.
Yes.
For kids.
They deserve love too.
Yes.
Fur
Yes.
kids.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, trust me, that's my sister. That's my niece. I know quite a few fur kid lovers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's been an interesting week
At
between
least.
drama in North Carolina.
I must have missed that.
Drama,
I just threw that out there. I didn't know there was
No.
drama in North Carolina.
drama in Dallas and Pittsburgh. Of course, always drama in Cleveland.
Oh, shit. It wouldn't be Cleveland without drama.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It'd be another
Draymond
city.
Green drama, Justin Tucker drama, Derek Carr.
Hey, let me
There's
ask
a
you a
lot of things
question.
going on, guys.
Let me ask you a question because Justin Tucker was brought up on charges in massage parlors?
Yes.
Does that mean Cleveland's going to go after him and pay
Probably,
him
Elliot. I
$245
would
million?
not put it past him. I would not put it past him.
He should be in camp in about 3 weeks.
Correct, Wayne. Thank
Right
you.
along, Deshaun Watson.
Sean Watson to pick him up at the airport.
Yeah. So Justin Tucker gets released by the Ravens. They say it's a football decision, but we all know that's bullshit. We know why he was released.
It's a we don't want no part of this shit decision.
Exactly.
When the Ravens drafted a kicker, I'm like, yeah, he's out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's kind of
And-
like I don't know if you guys know that Mariano Rivera and his wife were included in a defense for sexual assault or
Really?
Sexual assault.
minor.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Really?
they're defendants in a case
Yeah.
of sexual misconduct with minors and shit or something like that.
What is his wife
Oh,
and him teaming
oh,
up on
Byron Scott.
teenagers? Is that what's going on?
I have no idea, but all I know is that the Mariano that I followed and admired when he played for the Yankees is a MAGA motherfucker, so he ain't shit to me now.
That says a lot. Yeah, okay.
Really?
He is. He's
Oh,
a staunch
man.
supporter of Trump,
Oh man. I hate
which
to hear
basically tanked his post career. You know what I'm
Is he
saying?
not looking in
Admiration.
the fucking mirror, Elliot? I mean, come on.
It is what
Anyway,
it is, man.
regardless. I want on a personal note, I would like to congratulate Kenny
Go ahead,
Atkinson.
Ken. What was you gonna say?
I just go. I want Scott. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
What was your comment?
I didn't really have a comment. I just wanted to know what the odds were that an American Pope was going to be was going to be the next Pope. I want to see what the odds were in Vegas.
I think Vegas
Had
got broke on
$10
that
in
one.
one.
Not only is he just American, he's from the south side of Chicago.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
Chicago.
He's a White
He's
Sox
a White
fan.
Sox fan.
Oh well,
You already
he's
give
a
them
loser.
absolution.
He's a loser already.
Yeah, well, he deserves to be the Pope if he's a White Sox fan.
Gotta pray
You
like
should be already give him absolution.
Hey, the White Sox did win today, so who knows? Divine
Hey.
intervention. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
maybe he performed an exorcism on them or something.
Oh God.
Okay,
Planted the Holy Ghost.
Yeah,
In
well,
there.
there was a ESPN report that the Chicago Bulls have like a 1% possibility of getting the number 1 overall pick in the lottery. And
Which
people
means
are
they'll
saying if
get
the
the number
Bulls
8
do
pick.
get the number 1 pick, there's got to be divine intervention from Rome. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, the Bulls ain't getting. They won't even get that pick.
Yeah.
No.
I do want to do on a personal note. I want to congratulate Kenny Atkinson for being NBA Coach of the Year. He deserved it. The Cavs were dominant all regular season. Not so much in the second round, but who knows what's going to happen. They get a game tonight against the Pacers. We mentioned Justin Tucker. He got released by the Ravens. We know that's not a football move. That is a personnel move to avoid any controversy. They're covering their ass before it becomes more drama. The next item I had up is George Pickens was traded from Pittsburgh to Dallas. Dak Prescott gets him another weapon.
Another clown in the circus.
But Dallas also gains a drama queen.
Another
and a
clown for the
troublesome player.
circus.
maybe
The three-ring
like it
circus
here.
in Dallas is continuing under Jerry
what,
Jones.
what
I'm
makes
just
you
saying.
think? What makes you think that he's going to change his ways in Dallas?
He won't?
If he couldn't do it under Mike Tomlin, how the hell is he supposed to?
I mean,
do it
Mike
under-
Tomlin is a more strict head coach than Mike McCarthy is. I mean, come on.
If I may interject,
No
Kenny
idea,
Pickens is another Drew and is another Michael Irvin in Dallas. That's what he is. Okay.
He's late.
Irvin
Hey,
did
he's
all
late.
right.
Hey, he's late career Chad Ochocinco. That's what he is.
Oh God.
if I could interject for a moment about this trade
Yeah.
to Dallas.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, back to the circus, baby.
How you feeling, Ken?
Dude,
I'm
seriously,
willing
how
to give
about
him a try.
Well, you got to. Don't forget, you got Jonathan Mingo too.
Mhm.
Oh gosh, yeah, forgot about him.
My
Yeah,
focus is
we got a
way
couple
off tonight.
thousand
My
yards
camera's
from
not
him,
adjusted.
so-
Holy cow, my focus is bad tonight.
It
I
is.
don't like your vision,
You're
blurry.
blurry.
I have no idea what's going on. Hello.
Okay, Max Headroom. Try snapping at it.
Shout out to all the people online on Facebook, to Crystal and Brett, and my nephew Steven.
All right, I got to open that up. Hang on a second. I'm
Who's
slacking.
Crystal?
Salute.
Brett Dallas is a wide receiver, but he has small hands. Who cares? I mean, it is what it is.
No wonder our president has small hands, and he's still in office like a clown.
Small
anyway.
hands, warm heart.
And Brett, now this was the meme going around everywhere. America got a pope before Chicago got a 4,000-yard quarterback.
Did you see the one I put up about the crowd waiting outside AT&T?
Yeah.
For the white
Yes,
smoke?
they're still waiting on a new owner. Yes,
Waiting for a new owner.
yes, waiting for the white smoke to come out
That was pretty
of
good.
AT&T Stadium to make sure
I
they
have
get a
to
new owner.
admit, that was pretty good.
So, but no, I mean Pickens. I mean, he left a team that was designed to keep him in check and to make him, Mike Tomlin is one of the best head coaches in the NFL, if not one of the, he's one of the best.
Who's going to keep him in check in Dallas?
I don't know that anybody can. It's not going to be. They've already got head cases on the wide receiver core.
Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons on defense. He's not exactly a steady Eddie.
No, I mean, and he hasn't got a new deal either. He's still waiting on his deal.
And the thing is, wait
Good
until
one.
CeeDee Lamb starts getting all the work and Pickens starts to not get any work.
Oh, he's going to be pissed.
Pickens is already looking forward.
And
to
right away he's
the
going to be
speedy
pouting
win.
and crying and not wanting to. He doesn't go hard on every play.
Is
No.
he another AB?
Yeah, basically late
Maybe.
career AB, CTE AB. Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep saying he's late career. He's 24 years old. Come on.
Post Vontaze Burfict. AP.
Oh my God.
I didn't have his name on my bingo card today.
That AB, the one after he took that hit from Perfect, yo.
Yep.
That's who George Pickens is, the reincarnation.
Yeah, I
Seriously,
don't think anybody's gonna keep him in check in Dallas.
he was complaining in Pittsburgh.
I don't
Mike
think Mike
Irvin.
McCarthy is that much of a disciplinarian.
Mike McCarthy's not the
He's
coach
not even there
anymore.
anymore. Remember?
He's not
Huh?
there anymore. It's
He's
Schottenheimer.
not there anymore.
Brian
It's Schottenheimer.
Schottenheimer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
McCarthy resigned. Schottenheimer's got it now. I'm sorry.
You think that Pickens is going to listen to Brian Schottenheimer?
No.
If he
Maybe.
didn't listen
I
to
don't
Mike
know.
Tomlin?
Maybe he'll listen to Mike Irvin. Michael
Who?
Irvin will keep him in check.
Well, Michael
Michael
Irvin
Irvin's
wasn't
another one
much of
that's
a
a half wit at this
wasn't
point.
wasn't
I know I
very
couldn't say that
disciplined
was
when he
like-
was a receiver in
At
Dallas.
this point in
I
his
know I-
life, you might want to check him for CTE too, the way his
wanna-
mouth be running.
I knew I couldn't say that with a straight face. So,
That's why he ain't on NFL Network anymore.
Mm-hmm.
among other reasons.
I mean, Michael
Go
Irvin.
on.
Well, no, Michael Irvin's tenure at NFL Network was just. I mean, he was too over the top. He was too
Oh, he was.
off the chain.
Michael
He
Irvin was Michael
I
Irvin.
mean,
He was too retarded. Okay.
yeah, and
Let's
you know
just
what?
call
I
a
can't
spade-
understand a
let's
word he says
call a
because he
spade
spurs
a
his words
spade.
together all the time too. So
And he tooted the Dallas Cowboys horn, and then he didn't have a comeback when they did Dallas Cowboys things.
yeah, he was a big time that Cowboys homer.
Yes, I know. Next.
Draymond Green.
Ken don't want to talk about Dallas no more unless it's the
No.
Stars. Unless it's the Stars.
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green.
leader on
Draymond is
court.
Draymond is Draymond. What are we
And
gonna?
the thing I have an issue with is that nobody asked him a question. And he made a statement talking about, I am not an angry black man. Who accused him of being an angry black man? Can I ask you guys that?
He's just an idiot.
Wasn't me.
Some people have.
Who, Elliot?
Well, I mean, unnamed sources will tell you just about anything. You know what I'm saying? He has been
That's why they remain unnamed.
exactly. But the thing is, look, Draymond, regardless of his perception, he needs to take a long look in the mirror, which is probably broke by now because he can't. His own
Probably kicked it or punched
his
it.
own
Break the damn thing.
reflection doesn't want to see him. Okay.
You're talking
I mean,
about
the guy
Vontaze
gets a
Burfict.
technical. The guy gets a stupid technical foul in the previous game, and then you're down Curry. You need all your hands on deck, and he gets himself ejected from a game or fouls
No, he
out.
fouled
rather.
out.
No, he
No,
fouled
it
out.
was
He
a
fouled
technical.
out.
He
Fouls out.
They got
He missed to
It's
go.
like, dude.
he put his elbow against his defender's face, and I mean,
Yeah, but what about the 5 other fouls, dude? I'm not talking about the 6th one. I'm talking about the 5 other
Well,
ones. He should have
you know,
been.
he's got a history of flailing with his arms and his
Yes.
legs and all that stuff, on purpose. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Two
don't get
more
me wrong.
technicals, and he gonna. Well, you know what? The way things are going, he might not
We
get
don't
a
have to worry
taste.
about him much longer anyway, because once they lose tomorrow night and go down 3-1, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get unless he gets 2 technicals tomorrow, and then
Well, he's got 2 to give before he gets
and they get suspended for game 6, so that way he doesn't have to play. Or game
Right.
5.
I've
Right.
never seen anyone suspended during the playoffs for technical accumulation. But
I mean,
Yes,
and
he
you know
could.
what? He is so quick.
He
to say
has. Rasheed Wallace did.
He did
Okay.
it when they lost to Cleveland. He got suspended when they lost to Cleveland. They were down when they were up 3-1 to Cleveland, and he got suspended for
Yep.
one game.
And that turned that series around.
Yep.
They had the chokehold on Cleveland and let him out, him
Yeah.
off the hook.
Do you think that the injury to Steph? I mean, he's out at least until Friday, from what I understand. He's out almost a week.
Yeah, game 5 is the
Is the earliest he comes back.
right.
honestly, if they go down 3-1, you can
It's a
count on
wrap.
him being
It's a wrap on
no,
Wednesday.
but I'm just saying you could count on him
Right.
being there for game 5. If they go down 3-1, what's he got to lose? You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah, but a
He's
hamstring,
all in. He'll be all in.
right?
Unlike
But a
Draymond
hamstring
Green.
injury is no joke, Elliot. I mean, it really
Mhm.
isn't.
Oh, I know. And they take forever to heal.
Yes.
Yes.
You know
it is.
what? He's going to have all season to heal.
Did they say what grade it was? Was it a grade 1 or a grade 2 or a
I
grade
think it was a
3?
grade 2
I
sprain.
think it was grade 2. Yeah.
Grade 2? Okay.
Yeah.
grade one, he wouldn't even be back.
Right.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't even be back this series or maybe even the next series
Yeah.
if they
So,
advanced.
He's
But-
frustrated too.
Yeah, and Jimmy Butler can't do it by himself.
No, right now Jimmy Butler's the best player on that team.
Well, that goes to tell you that, because he was the best player on Miami too, and they didn't do squat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think Jimmy's in a better place with Golden State than he was.
Well,
in
yeah,
He's
he's
a much
under.
better
He's
player.
out from under Pat Riley, which him and they had a strained
they
relationship.
they didn't have a good relationship. You're right.
Oh no, especially after Pat Riley told him that he needed to shut up and just after he was talking shit after they got eliminated from playoffs,
Yeah.
he's talking shit.
Let me
Yep.
toss something out you guys.
Okay.
Is Pat Riley's days numbered in Miami?
He
No.
needs to just. I mean,
No.
it's not, but he needs to be gone. I mean,
No.
the dude is like what 135 years old now. I mean,
Pat Riley
He's-
has to die before he's kind of like the Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting rid of him until
Until it's done.
the
he's
day,
wrapped.
yeah,
I think
Until
he's
the-
81.
until the call to a
I think he's
higher
81,
place
yeah.
or a lower place comes.
Yeah.
Oh.
With those two, I'm not sure which way.
One thing I forgot about. What did you guys think about JJ Redick's comments after they were Lakers were eliminated in the first round?
Oh, that was a direct shot at Luka.
Was it?
I believe so.
I don't think Luka's going to re-sign with the Lakers.
When you said they need to get in the championship, what was it? Championship shape?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a
I
direct shot
don't
at
think
Luka.
I don't think Luka's going to re-sign with the Lakers. I think he winds up leaving. I'm sure there's plenty of teams out there that want him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll pay
No,
big
fan
bucks
base
to
that
get
wants
him.
him.
He's not going to want to continue with that LA drama, whether
No.
Ron is playing or not, whether this,
Right.
that, the other.
There's a lot more pressure on him if he stays in LA.
Well, because he's still
He
going to
would become the face of the franchise, and that's a problem for
Well,
him.
he became the face of the franchise the day he got traded there because LeBron is still Robin to everybody else's Batman.
Mhm.
I like the what was it you posted 2-12 in the last 3 playoff series.
Yeah, 2-12 in the last 14 playoff games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I mean,
he wants
the
to
man's
call
40
himself the
years
best
old.
basketball player ever to play the game.
I mean,
Really?
I mean, people are trying to compare him to Jordan, and he's nowhere near what Jordan was. We all agree on that. That Jordan's the GOAT. It's not LeBron. We all agree on that.
You see, Jordan's he's up here.
Oh, you're
around
talking about LeBron being 2-12. Okay.
Yeah. LeBron's
Yeah,
2-12
Yeah,
in the last
LeBron,
3 playoff
2-12.
series.
I was going to say, Luka was in the NBA Finals last year.
No, Luka. But again, does Luka want all that drama? And then if his coach is going
Hell
to be talking
no.
shit like that, why
Oh,
does he want to say? Matter of fact, JJ Redick needs to watch his back because if LeBron gets an itch,
He'll be out.
on too.
Where do you think Luka could go to where he's going to be appreciated and have the most success?
New York.
Listen to Elliot. Him into the freaking Knicks. Listen to him. How did I know you were going to say that?
Yeah,
Well,
I could have said Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
You would know. It's all about the Knicks with you, dude.
I can't remember who sang the song back in the late 80s, but they need to change the lyrics to "My name is Luka. I live on the 2nd floor. I live in LA right now, but I don't want to play for the Lakers no more."
But wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy?
Thank you, Kent. Suzanne Vega. That's right. I remember that now. Yes.
Wouldn't it be insane if he re-signed with Dallas to play with Anthony Davis?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. And then
That'd
they
be
fired
sweet.
Nico Harrison.
Oh, yeah. Nico has to go first.
Well, Nico has to sign him, first of all. I think Nico's itching to try to sign him back.
Nico will
That
beg him
could
to
be
come
his
back.
saving grace.
Nico will
If
beg
he
him.
re-signs Luka and they still have Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving coming back, that's going to be a dangerous. That'd be a dangerous
That's a
team.
big 3 right there, guys. There's a big 3 right there.
That's what I'm saying. And then they got other pieces too that play. Come on, man. That would be the biggest pilfer of the Los Angeles Lakers ever. Because they basically rented Luka for a season,
Mhm.
picked up
That's a
Anthony
season.
Davis, bring Luka back. Now Luka's playing with Anthony Davis, and LeBron has who?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Because even Austin Reeves said he's not going to take the extension from the Lakers. And this guy's who's Austin Reeves?
A nobody.
The dude came from the
No,
G
he-
League. He plays all right from time to time, but he doesn't even want no part of the Lakers anymore. I'm still waiting for Bronny and LeBron to retire at the same time. First father and son duo to retire. Same, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, it's a wonderful thing to cap on the Lakers these days.
Oh,
it really
yeah.
is.
I've had fun the last.
And
couple
LeBron
weeks.
is the bonus.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I've
He's
had
like
fun
that
the last
extra-
couple of weeks.
He's that
I was gonna say, throwing the Clippers just has a side piece for me. Yeah, it's been fun.
the Clippers. Well, you know what? The Clippers ain't got nobody that really makes you want to hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron.
Mm.
We all love Kawhi. We all love Kawhi.
Everybody loves Kawhi. Who?
How about,
James Harden?
Harden.
Oh, we like James Harden too.
They ain't nothing wrong with James Harden. He just can't win.
No.
He's the opposite of Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is okay during the regular season, and then he becomes playoff Jimmy.
Mhm.
James Harden is great during the regular season, and he just disappears and shrinks during
And
the
then he becomes a Cleveland player.
That's quite a shrink job, too.
Thank you, Elliot.
playoffs. Cleveland got a bad matchup against Indiana because Indiana beat them 3 out of 4 during the regular season.
Yeah, and that was
Like,
I'm with you on that one. And I went into this series going, I don't know.
I think-
It's going to be a tough one.
I think that game 3, Indiana let up, especially in the beginning, because they had to come back and tie that game at the end of the first quarter. And I think what happened was when they won both those games, they kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit.
I agree.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you know what though? The Cavs were at full strength in Game 3.
They were at full strength in game 1 and lost.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No,
they didn't have Garland or Mobley.
No, they didn't have Garland or Mobley.
But they had Hunter.
Yeah, but they had Hunter and Donovan Mitchell, but they didn't have the other two.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see what happens. Was it tonight? Yeah.
Yeah, 8:00.
Because Denver just lost to
Yeah, I saw Denver lost
OKC.
to OKC.
Did you see what the score was in the first period?
17-8.
17.
It was a bad shooting game. That game was just a bad shooting game all
It
around, guys.
was.
and
On,
then
on both sides of the ball.
both East series, like the Knicks, they got blown out like Indiana did in game 3 at home.
Shit the bed yesterday.
You know. Well, yeah, like kind of like Indiana shit the bed the night before.
You
Mhm.
They
think
went for home court advantage in these playoffs. Road teams,
Not in the East anyway.
you think
The East is-
you think the
oh.
Celtics just come back and win that series despite being beaten the first 2 at home?
It all depends on game 4.
yeah, if the
Yeah.
Celtics win
Knicks are better
game
win
4,
game 4.
then yeah, I think they go
The
on.
Knicks,
to win.
it's a must win for the Knicks in game 4.
Yes. I
If they have
agree.
any
Yep.
chance of
Yep.
winning this series, it's a
If the
must.
Knicks win game 4, they can win this series in 6 games.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm with
Shit,
you
they
on
can
that.
win it in 5. They can go into Boston
No,
and win. They already
won't
showed
win.
it.
They won't do it again.
Hey,
Boston make sure of that.
they haven't lost on the road yet.
Mm.
Nope.
3-0 versus Detroit, 2-0 versus Boston.
Mm.
So
I'm
don't
hoping the
let
Cavs
that
come
fool
out
you.
strongly like they did against Indiana in Game 3. So we'll see what happens.
I don't think
my,
Indiana's gonna
my
come out.
issues with my issues and concerns with the Cavs are can those guys stay healthy? Meaning Evan Mobley and Hunter, those guys that were out for
Well,
game 1.
Garland got into foul trouble in game 3, and they couldn't.
Mobley
count
got in foul trouble game 3, yeah, but he still came back and he was running that offense. That's why the Cavs won, because he was the point guard. And he was running that offense, And if he can stay healthy and fight through that big toe pain, because he's going through hell with that toe, it's hurting like hell.
I can't stand the motherfucker, but I won't count him out. Tyrese Halliburton ain't no joke.
No, he's not. I don't like
With
him either,
rest.
but he's not. You're right, Elliot.
Yeah, without and he's got a
I don't
pretty
like
good
him because his
supporting
dad
cast.
was such an asshole in getting this in the first round. But
Yeah.
still,
Mm,
Yeah, well, dads will be dads, especially
Dads will be
sports
dads,
dads.
right.
right.
You know, the only sport that I think of a very high-profile player was Michael Jordan's dad that didn't, really get in the mix as far
Yeah, but
as.
that's a sad story because he was killed on the side of the road.
Well, yeah, I know that. That was why Michael was playing, or Michael started playing baseball after that.
Yeah,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I seen a T-shirt at the mall the other day. Greatest baseball player of all time. Picture of Michael Jordan, just his face, wearing a White Sox hat, and
Wow. I don't know about all that now.
I thought it was cool.
Okay.
I bet she's a better baseball player than LeBron.
Yep.
I bet you the White Sox could use him right now too.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I've got 2 football stories I want to get to, but first I want to talk about Elliot will appreciate this and knows this. Ray Sabu passed away today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sabu.
He's an ECW legend, AEW legend as well. But he was wrestling back in the day when Paul Heyman was running ECW. He's a hardcore legend.
Yep.
He's like Rob Van Dam and
Yes.
The originals of ECW.
Yep. And I mean, he had a match not too long ago, Elliot. I guess it was a retirement match, and it was his swan song. Now there has not been any information as to how he passed away, but he did pass away today at the age of 60. So
My favorite guy in ECW was the Hangman.
Oh, I don't know. I like the Sandman myself with the kendo,
I mean the Sandman. Excuse me.
the
With
kendo
trash
stick,
can
right?
and the kendo stick and
Yes,
beer.
and the beer can in his hand. Yes,
He was like the Stone Cold before Stone Cold.
correct. Yes, yeah. But I mean, Sabu had a really great career. Most of it under ECW and AEW. It's a sad day because a legend has passed away. And my condolences and our condolences all to his family. Derek Carr
Adios.
has
amigos.
retired.
I salute you. Goodbye and good
Am I
riddance.
the only one who did
Yeah.
not see this coming?
Well, I didn't
see it.
That don't mean
I'm
I'm
not
happy
going to
about
say I
it.
saw it coming, but he was going to miss the season anyway because
Yeah,
of the
he was
shoulder?
gonna have to have surgery on that shoulder.
Right.
It would cost him to miss the entire season. Yes.
Besides, he could have got cut during that process. They would have been like,
Yeah.
"No, we're releasing this dude."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you know what? He had a far better career than his brother,
Yes, he
David.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he did good things. He had his moments. You know what I'm saying? But to this day, I mean, he's no better than like Eli Manning and guys like that. You know, they were kind of mediocre quarterbacks, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, tell Tom
Manny
Brady.
had-
Tell Tom
Manny
Brady.
had two
Eli
big
Manning was
moments.
mediocre.
Well, Tom Brady wasn't playing defense either. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to blame it on somebody. You can't blame it on Tom Brady.
I got you.
You can blame it on the guys that didn't tackle Eli Manning, who, oh yeah, he was a real speedster. You know what I'm saying? He slipped 3 freaking tackles and then threw a helmet catch to
Nice.
David Tyree.
Let me get your opinion on this. Who was faster as far as speed was concerned? Who was faster, Eli or Peyton? Who was the
Eli.
faster runner?
Eli.
Oh, Eli.
Eli.
Yeah.
Eli by far. Yo.
Yeah.
Peyton even admit that.
Peyton looked like a discombobulated robot when he was
Peyton
a robot.
dropped back and looked like a tree. He was about as mobile as a tree.
I'm sorry, but he had anchors in his feet. Yo.
He did.
But I
Like a
mean, Derek
beating,
Carr.
too.
I mean, he's loved by the Raider community. He's loved by New Orleans as well. It wasn't a Hall of Fame career. We all can agree that he's not going to go in the Hall of Fame. But
No,
I mean, he had
because if Eli doesn't with 2 Super Bowls, Derek Carr don't belong there at all.
correct, and he had moments of greatness. I mean, he had a lot of come from behind victories. I think it was 34 come from behind victories over his career.
Well, he also played ahead of a lot of bad Raiders teams.
Yes,
Oh, really?
it wasn't always his fault. It was the fact the
No.
Raiders were just bad.
They were terrible.
Yes.
You say that in the past tense, like they're good now.
They
Well,
might
no,
be.
they're not.
They might
Yeah.
be coming this coming
Well,
year.
and then we're in the draft picks they got. Who knows what's going to happen with the Raiders?
Don't sleep on the Raiders moving
No.
forward.
No.
Did you see that meme from the NFL memes that I posted about the reaction in New Orleans to Derek Carr's retirement?
Fans are great. Fans are loving it.
So who do the Steelers have now? DK Metcalf? That's it?
Yeah.
I guess they traded him so they could give DK George Pickens' number.
Well, you know what? I think the DK Metcalf trade or signing was a clue to Pickens that he was not.
that he was going.
No, that signing
Real
should have been
deal.
that signing should have been him pairing up with another wideout to make him more of a threat. That's what they're doing in Dallas now. They're going to bring him over there. So if he wasn't going to do it in Pittsburgh, what makes you think he's going to do it in Dallas?
Ken's depressed enough. He can't take any more.
Well,
Stars are making me feel better.
Hey, just keep an eye out
He's
for the
won
white
5
smoke.
to 2, so
Just keep an eye out
Keep
for
an eye out
the
for the white
smoke.
smoke over AT&T Stadium. Ken, you're close enough. You can see it, so we'll see what happens.
When that smoke, when you see that white smoke,
I can
then,
see it over my house. Over my house, yeah.
happy days are here again.
Blow it over.
When I start hearing the Gregorian chants, I'll know.
The last item I had on here, guys, was again, this is a personal thing for me. It really looks like the Cleveland Browns are going to move on from Nick Chubb.
I would.
Andrew Berry was on radio this week saying it's becoming more and more unlikely that they're going to re-sign Nick Chubb. And the fan base is not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, but I can understand. The guy has been through. I mean, how many ACL tears has he been through between college and in the NFL?
Starting in college, yeah. And the thing is that it's not like he's going to take a hometown discount. He's going to want to get paid.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's enough money, out there for anybody to spend on somebody who's such a high risk.
Beating the door down to catch him.
At some point, he's going to have to sign with somebody, and it's just going to be one of those things where he got no choice but to sign for whatever he can get.
Yeah, and you know what? The Browns drafted 2 running backs. One's a speedster, one's a power back. So that's the next generation for the Browns, and as far as running back is concerned, one of which was in Ohio State.
Well, they still got Ford too, right? They still got Ford.
They still got Ford. You're right, Elliot. But
which is why they can go against signing Nick Chubb, because they have Ford.
Yeah, I agree. And again, it's sad, but it's true. And I hate to see it happen, but it's the nature of the business. The NFL is a business after all.
Yep.
All sports are businesses.
Yeah, and I mean the fan base isn't going to be happy, but it's something that probably has to be done. I hope Nick Chubb can go to a team that can win.
Pittsburgh.
I just got this feeling Pittsburgh is going to be the landing spot. I'm not even trying to be funny, Scott.
I know, Wayne. I know you're not trying to
drive the nail in even deeper on freaking.
I mean, if he goes to Pittsburgh, I mean,
well, how's he gonna say, "Oh, this is"?
Put me on suicide watch if he goes to Pittsburgh. I'm just saying, okay.
He's gonna be running all over Cleveland.
But regardless, I mean, Nick Chubb. The sad part about it is that he was never on a really good team except for that one year they went to the playoffs. Yep. He's been a workhorse. He's got a storied NFL and a storied Browns career to the point where I think he needs to be in the Ring of Honor in Cleveland, but that's not up to me.
Chubb.
Ring of Honor in Cleveland.
Who?
Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb ain't going to no Ring of Honor.
Oh, stop it.
He didn't play for them long enough.
Stop it. Stop it.
He had a couple good seasons.
Oh, stop it.
He's not going to be in the Ring of Honor.
Oh, stop it.
No.
Okay. Steelers have.
That doesn't mean it's not going to be true.
Right. According to Brett, the Steelers have Calvin Austin III, DK Metcalf, and Robert Woods. And I say, who?
Robert Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played for the Texans, and before that, he played for the Rams.
Rams.
He's a decent veteran. Calvin Austin, he played well, even though he had Justin Fields and Russell Wilson as his quarterback.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
No. He's a deep threat.
So
You know, he could step into that spot that Pickens just vacated on the
We'll
other
see.
side of DK Metcalf.
we'll see. But that's all I
Their
have.
hang now is going to be the running game because what's his name? Their backup running back. He ain't no 3-down back.
No.
Well, I mean, there's a running back in Pittsburgh now that they lost what's his face to San Diego. Who's the running back in Pittsburgh?
Number
Good
30.
question.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Good question. I don't think they didn't draft one, did they? I don't know.
No, I don't think they did. No.
No, they did not.
That's because they're waiting to sign Nick Chubb. They got all that money, eggs in a Chubb basket, baby.
Elliot, I hate you right now.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna hate me even more when it happens.
I know.
Casting that stink bait after him. Oh God.
You got a weather warning there, Kenny?
No, it's an Amber Alert.
Oh, okay.
Amber Alert.
You got
Who got kidnapped?
Girl in Pflugerville.
So let me just say, Elliot, Aaron Judge is on a freaking roll right now.
Aaron Judge is the best player in baseball. Screw that slanty-eyed bastard that plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay.
That was completely unnecessary.
Screw the
slanty eye was not necessary, Elliot, but okay, we understand who you're talking about.
screw the defecting immigrant that is Juan Soto. Okay.
Did you see the Mets play last night? Anybody watch that?
I try not to watch the Mets play.
No. Only if they play on the Braves is when I watch.
They have the looking City Connect uniforms I've ever seen.
Oh,
They have the worst looking everything.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Gray
I
with
will say that.
pinstripes and purple undershirts. I mean, what the hell
What?
is that? Gray
Yeah,
pinstripes with purple undershirts.
Yeah, they're City Connects, not.
Yeah,
not
they're
here,
trying to rival the Boston Red Sox City Connect.
Oh,
which
God.
is even more stupid.
Those blue and yellow ones.
Those are old UCLA uniforms.
The colors
I
that the
think
Boston
those are
City
god-awful.
Connect uniforms are, that's like something you see in the Caribbean.
Yeah. That's the last thing I think of when I see
Yeah,
Mets.
on a movie Cocktail. You know what I'm saying? With Tom Cruise.
For a Tom Cruise reference out there. Oh, geez.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Oh, Brett said Jalen Warren. I think he's the backup.
Jalen
in
Warren.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
Number 30, Jalen Warren.
That's
He's
the
a good
running
back. He's just in a four.
He's
he
not
ain't
a three-down back.
Nope.
He's not a three-down back.
Mm-mm.
But if they get Chubb with Warren, oh my God.
If they
That could be
get
dangerous.
Chubb, then that might induce a Aaron to sign with him.
You know what, guys? I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to sign with Pittsburgh. I don't think he's going to.
I don't
Oh,
know why
yeah.
Pittsburgh is still holding the door open for him.
I don't think he's going to sign with anybody. I mean, he's
He
retired.
might, you know what? There's talk he might go to New Orleans now that Derek Carr's gone.
Right. Just what New Orleans needs. Another step
Aaron
back.
Rodgers on.
New Orleans
How many
needs
more
to tear
step
it
back-
all down and rebuild. That's what they need to do. They're in
Well, they
cap.
drafted a good rookie quarterback and Soft or Stuff, whatever his name is.
Shuck.
Stunk.
Shuck. How you pronounce it?
Yeah, Shuck. Yeah.
Shuck. Charlie Shuck.
Okay.
God.
Spelled funky, and I can't really
He's so
realize-
good. No, hey, he's so good. Nobody can pronounce his name.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way it sounds is not the way it's spelled. So how can you
No.
tell what his name is? You know what I'm saying?
Well, kind of like Krzyzewski, right?
There you go.
or like the pitcher that the Braves faced today. His name is Majinski, and there ain't a J in his name.
Well, Mikowski had a J, but they didn't pronounce it.
Right.
Dan Mikowski.
Magic Man.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah,
I mean,
they didn't pronounce it.
there's rumors saying that Aaron
How
Rodgers.
do you get Favre out of FAVRE?
I don't know. I mean, the V and the R need to be reversed.
It should have been
That's the thing.
Favor or Favre.
Favre. I like Favre.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to do one of two things. He's going to sign with the Saints, or he's going to retire.
Well,
My money's on
for Aaron
retirement.
Rodgers, if he signs with the Saints, I think he's trying to avoid Mike Tomlin, to be honest with you, because Mike Tomlin is not going to put up with any of it.
Tomlin won't coddle him.
No, he won't put up with any of it
at all.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin has said in the past, the standard is the standard.
He'd rather coddle Mason Rudolph. Is that what you're telling me?
If Pittsburgh goes into the season with Mason Rudolph as its number one quarterback, it may be the first season that Tomlin's going to go under 500.
No, he'll find a way to go 9-8.
Yeah,
He'll find a way to go 9-8.
He'll start out 6-0 and then tank the rest of the season.
Jesus. Spencer Rattler is the other quarterback on the roster.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
In that case,
that's encouraging.
Definitely going to be the starting quarterback.
That's encouraging. Spencer Rattler.
But Shuck is probably going to be the starter. If Aaron doesn't sign, Shuck, the rookie, will be the starting quarterback, which is pretty sad for New Orleans.
Plus, if New Orleans signs Rodgers, they're already in salary cap hell.
Derek Carr's retirement gives him $30 million in cap relief because he's not going to get paid that extra $30 million for his guaranteed contract. He's gonna be able to keep his $10 million roster bonus. He's also going to be able to keep his initial signing bonus, but they're going to save $30 million on the cap for him retiring. So they may be able to afford Aaron Rodgers.
But how many millions were they in the cellar as far as cap?
I don't know. But look, they get $30 million in cap relief.
New Orleans is a long way from recovering from the retirement of Drew Brees.
Yes, true too.
Oh yeah, to say the least.
Brett says that Will Howard may have to save Mike Tomlin.
I think he's a better option than Mason Rudolph.
Well, he's a national championship quarterback. Who knows?
Come on, man. A no-arm quarterback would be better than Mason Rudolph.
Well, damn. Friggin'
an amputee of the arms.
Johnny Football would be a better option than Mason Rudolph at this point.
I don't even think you believe that, You just said it for the sake of saying it, but I don't even think
you're right. Yes.
I mean, Mason Rudolph, all he likes to do is get hit upside the head with helmets and shit.
Yep. What about Jadeveon Clown? Speaking of helmets, Jadeveon Clown getting cut.
Carolina Panthers, yes, I know that.
I never expected that to happen.
Well, Clowney is awful long in the tooth, dude. He's injury prone. He's had a lot of injuries in his career. He even had a stint in Cleveland for a while, but I don't know.
He's far from long. He's extended.
But man, he was scary coming out of South Carolina.
Well, again, Brett, thank you, Brett, for being our researcher. Before Carr's retirement, the Saints were projected to be significantly over the 2026 salary cap due to his $69.2 million cap hit. With his retirement, that cap hit will be reduced to about $39.2 million.
Watch, he's going to retire. He's going to get the surgery. He's going to work his shoulder, and he's going to come back and sign with somebody else.
No.
In a year and a half.
Yep.
I don't think so. I don't think we've seen that.
He have the shoulder.
He's an 11-year veteran. I don't think he comes back. I think he's done.
No, I get it. I get it.
He had a great season, but great career, but that's it.
He had a good career, Ken. I wouldn't say it was
good
a great
career.
It wasn't great. It was pedestrian.
That last hit that he took on that last play when he got flipped and landed on his shoulder. I mean,
that was it.
He took a lot of hits, that guy.
Yeah.
Well, he never had a great offensive line either in Oakland or in New Orleans. He never had great offensive line, so he got.
But yet he lasted longer than his brother, who had no help when he got drafted.
I mean, he was the most sacked quarterback his rookie year of all time.
Dude,
David Carr was just. I mean, come on.
They didn't call plays; they called anti-sack plays. Is what they.
Yeah. Poor David Carr.
Prevent sack defense.
He was
Offense.
the epitome of the look out quarterback.
He'd snap the ball and run. As
Exactly.
soon as he snapped the
Had
ball,
no
he'd run away.
choice.
Oh God.
Hey, I was asking Scott earlier. Do you think John was kind of ticked when Edmonton lost with 0.4 seconds left?
Yes, I do believe.
Especially when Drysdale was the one to put it in the net.
Put it in the net.
I have a bone to pick with the NHL.
Uh-oh.
There should be. I mean, in soccer, you have own goals where the defender puts the ball into his own net. Hockey should have the same thing, because if a guy didn't actually shoot it and the defense player or defender puts it in his own net, that should go against him. And that would go against Drysdale. That should be an own goal.
That should be a goal for Draisaitl?
Yeah, well, an own goal, yeah.
Own goal
For the other
yeah.
team.
Yeah, what they do is they give it to the closest person to
Right.
Either that or the last person to touch it before he put it in the net.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The one that the go-ahead goal that Dallas scored a little while ago came off the skate of one of their defenders.
John's still holding out for that Toronto Edmonton Stanley Cup final.
Now that Toronto lost that first game to the Panthers, well, not lost their first game to the Panthers the other day. Right. I think the Panthers go ahead and smash them now.
We'll see.
Come on.
Carolina's up 2-1.
Heavy is the head. Heavy is the head, yo.
I like Toronto in that series winning. Toronto in that series. I'm sorry, I do.
Heavy is the head that holds the crown, yo. And
right. Stars beat the Jets 5-2. It's a final. Stars are up in that series 2-1.
2-1. Enjoy that President's Trophy.
Earlier, the Thunder beat the Nuggets 92-87.
That's 2-2.
That series is now tied 2-2. And tonight we've got the Cavaliers and the Pacers at 8:00 in Indiana.
5:00 here.
Huh?
5:00 here.
Yeah. I don't think the Pacers are going to come out as flat as they did the other day. I just don't think they will.
No.
It's,
we'll see.
It is what it is. This was going to be the toughest series for the Cavaliers anyway. Even if they went against New York or the Celtics in the final, Eastern Conference final, I think the Pacers are the toughest matchup they have in the playoffs.
Yeah, their matchup is not good with Indiana.
It's not. You're right, Wayne. And this series has concerned me ever since it was announced. So,
all I'm saying is Cleveland better not lose tonight.
If they lose tonight, it's over, Elliot. They're down 3.
Yeah, if they lose tonight, I got to say it's a wrap.
This isn't the 2016 Cavaliers. They're not going to come back from 3-1. They're not going to do it. So,
there's nothing that says that they can't.
Right.
The odds don't work in their favor. Just like the Knicks. The Knicks need to win tomorrow night.
Yep.
Or else
the Knicks need to be up 3-1. If it's 2-2, it's going to be dicey for them.
Yeah. I think both teams are in the same position. They need to both go up 3-1, heading back to the opponent's gym. So the East so far 0-6 for the home teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Home team has not won a game yet in the East.
Wow.
Nope.
And
like I said, the Knicks are 5-0 on the road. So
the NBA is acting like hockey, where the road team can win.
I actually felt sorry for Spike Lee. They panned the camera on him the other day, and he was miserable.
I think everybody was miserable that game. We went to a place called Famous Sam's. It's a sports bar here. I went with my son Juan, Mariano, and Crystal. And by halftime, I had indigestion. My wings weren't going down right at that point.
Guys, Utah has a mascot. It's the Utah Mammoth.
Yeah, Utah got the name, the Mammoth.
I like the logo a lot.
I wish they would have named him the Yeti myself. That would have been
Tried.
Utah Yeti.
They
That
tried.
would've
The
been cooler.
Yeti wouldn't let them.
I see what you did there.
Ain't that
Yeti
right?
coolers.
Good thing you
Yeti
saw it.
coolers.
What did you say, Elliot?
I said if they would have named them Yeti, it would have been cooler.
Oh, God. But I'm bummed. Elliot with the dad joke. All right, I got you. But no, I mean,
Yeah.
the Utah Mammoth, that's not a bad logo. It's not.
No, it's not bad. And the design is the top of the head of the mammoth is the Wasatch Mountains in the back.
Right.
Yes.
And
Right.
the top is curved to make it look like a U. So
Correct.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I like it. I like the logo a
Although,
lot.
like I said, I prefer the Yeti.
Yeah, me too. Much cooler.
No pun intended.
No,
Every
puns
pun intended. Every pun intended.
all puns intended.
Speaking of the Rocky Mountains, how about those Colorado Rockies?
Did you
Oh,
see
they
that
got
20 to
yesterday.
nothing in the sixth
Oh,
inning? the other night?
21-0.
21-0 against San
21-0.
Diego last night. They did
What was
actually,
it like?
It was a San
Five-
Diego Charger Denver Bronco game.
right. They
Yeah,
actually did
five-
fire their manager today. By the
Bud
way,
Black got the hack.
Well,
I
Right,
wouldn't.
yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
call. I wouldn't call that San Diego versus the Broncos because the Broncos are actually pretty good. Maybe the
They projected-
Broncos
they
when
projected
Russell
at
Wilson was
the
there.
rate, at the rate
I
they're
mean,
going,
at
the,
this
Ro-
rate-
the
at
Rockies will
this
go
rate, the Colorado
27 to
Rockies are on
135.
pace to beat
You-
the Cleveland
are they-
Spiders for
Are they
the
going to
worst
crash the White Sox
in
record?
history.
Are
They
they going
may.
to crash the White Sox record for
They've
futility?
only won 6 games all year.
6-32. I
They're
think.
They played a
The
month
Spiders.
and a half
The
so far and won
Cleveland
6 games.
Spiders are on record as having the worst record in Major League Baseball history back in the early 1900s.
See, Cleveland owns all the negative shit.
Thank you, Elliot. But yeah, their
And
manager
he said
Black.
that with such. He said that with such encouragement.
I know, Elliot. You know, it is what it is.
Like I got
Yeah.
something to say.
Not just encouragement, but almost with a sense of pride.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was almost like Mufasa.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, the Rockies fired Bud Black after that 21-0 debacle last night.
Shit, I would have
Padres.
fucking quit, yo. If I was Bud Black, I would have said, "Peace, niggas."
I'm out of here. So yeah, I mean, what else you guys got? We got about 7 minutes to go. What else
There's
we
already
got?
already been 2 managers fired already.
Nothing's finer than Crocky's baseball.
Croggies.
Rockies.
What else? is
I
going
ain't got
on?
nothing left.
Uh,
You said what I had to say.
Yep. I guess
um,
I'm about ready to go work out a little bit more and hit the bike trail.
I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to ask Elliot and Wayne again. What do you think? Do you think Brock gets paid this offseason?
I don't think he gets paid what people projected he was going to get paid.
I hope he doesn't get 60 million.
Well, they're saying it's 50. Actually, Wayne, they're saying it's going to be.
I think he should be in the high 40s just to make it. I don't think he's ready for the 50s. I really don't.
And Ken, what do you think about Micah Parsons? He hasn't gotten paid yet either.
He will. He will.
He will unless
He
will. Hey, he will unless the white smoke appears.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Then the new owner might have a different opinion.
You know, a new owner may be the son, so
Oh God.
Well, if Jerry's around, if the white smoke does not appear and Jerry's still around, he'll get paid, but he won't get paid until the start of the season because that's the Dallas Cowboy way.
Yeah, he'll
Wait
get-
until the season starts and have
he'll-
all that
you
drama.
know,
He'll get
I'll tell you.
he'll get paid in pregame warmups.
I'll tell you what the white smoke will mean. If the white smoke appears, that means Willie Nelson's in town. And it's coming from his
Well,
vehicle.
well, there was a
Stamp Cooper
meme.
anywhere
There was
he
a
goes.
meme on the Sports Nerd channel and
Can you
Facebook
imagine?
about
can you-
me and my white smoke.
Yes.
Can you imagine a smoke fest with Cheech and Chong, Willie
They're
Nelson,
coming.
and
Snoop.
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop. Yeah, yeah.
Did you guys see
White
the meme of
smoke.
Snoop Dogg in a Cardinal outfit walking?
Dude, if you can't catch a contact in that party,
That's right.
Did you guys see the meme
You
of
get a
Snoop Dogg?
contact high just passing him on the highway.
Did you guys see the meme of Snoop Dogg walking into the Sistine Chapel with a bag of weed in his hand and the white
Yeah.
smoke went out?
If there's white smoke coming out
He
of
was
Dallas,
in a Cardinal outfit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You see-
trust me.
you
If
see that?
there's white smoke in Dallas and Willie's there, Snoop will be in the green room.
Luke will be in the green room. Cheech and Chong are actually coming. They're coming next
rolling
weekend.
blunts.
Too freaking funny.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You see the someone posted, I can't remember who it was. It said, it was Dave Wells posted them and said, let me see if I can find it. Said, let's see. I'll give it just a second. Yeah. When you realize, it's got a picture of Willie cracking up. He goes, when you realize you accidentally gave Beyonce weed so strong that it made her believe she's a country singer.
Oh God.
Country Carter.
Too funny.
I'll post this.
Brett says he hopes Golden State gets smashed. He also says that we should send out a missing persons report for John. John just reacted in the chat over my post about Bob. So he's out there, he's alive, he's fine. Let me just end the show with this. Bob Pizer, if you're watching this replay, we miss you. Reach out to us.
We do miss you.
Let us know how you are. Okay.
He might if I wasn't around.
Right. And we hope you're okay. Yeah. I got that
needs to
meme.
go
Ken.
at it.
Thank you for posting it in the chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Great show. Shout out to everybody that showed up tonight. We love you. Thank you for showing up for our show tonight. On behalf of me, the sports nerd, and my co-host, Elliot, Big E, the producer, Lamba, Ken Coslow, and Wayne, the Professor Lynch. How's that for not having a word salad, Elliot?
There you go.
All right.
That's all you
We
gotta
are
say,
the Sports Nerds, and we shall return next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And with that being said, Elliot, please play the outro.
Thank you once again, Nerd Nation, for spending part, if not all of your evening with us here for this latest episode of the Sports Nerd Show. Please keep in mind that we do this on a regular basis every Sunday, Tuesday,
No, we don't.
Thursday night. And since each start time is different, please check out our SNN group page on Facebook for the correction.
I need
So
to
until
edit
next
that.
time,
I need to
Nerd
like
Nation,
block that out.
On
Yeah,
behalf of the Sports Nerd and his
For
co-host,
every week, maybe.
John Olson, Wayne Lynch, and me, Big E. May your lives be filled with all the best sports action anyone human can handle, as well as all the joy it can possibly bring you. And with all that said, good night, Nerd Nation, as the time has come to say, we are